Though we can become as patch-proof as possible, there will be a time when the game just loses its shine, where it's no longer bringing you the joy or wonder it used to. Sometimes that's because of a patch, sometimes it's because you've reached your goals. Sometimes it's just not as fun anymore. As a casual, fun comes and goes. I see some tech or hear about some good news and I get excited. In the same way, sometimes a bad patch or bad news or just a bad session saps the fun away. So let's go over the signs when it's finally time to stop playing a fighting game. Let's get the obvious one out of the way. Anger. When you're just raging about the game more than playing it, or constantly playing it even though you hate it, that's an obvious moment when you should stop playing. For some people, this is really hard, because there's one side of you that still remembers all the joy the game would bring you, and then there's the other side that despises what it currently is. This can be because of a patch, like for some people that was the Season 4 patch. For others, it's an entire game, like when Strive first came out. It's so different to the prior games that it wasn't for them. This requires a lot of honesty about yourself. If you truly dislike the game, then let it go. If your character is no longer fun, then it's time to move on. But you don't want to, because it's your favorite character, because you love the series, because other games don't play like this game.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing.
That's all true, but it's not worth the frustration. And that's the tough pill to swallow. If you're no longer having fun, you know, everyone knows, it's time to stop playing. On the other end, you ever just get on, robotically boot up the matchmaker, and start rotating the same options over and over again? The moves work and are good, and you get some wins, and it feels good. Wasn't that the goal? To just be good with your character and do the good things? But that fun does have diminishing returns. When you're just autopiloting the same thing over and over again, it'll grow stale. The joy of winning starts to erode. That erosion is natural in many ways. You've been working up to this level of play with your character, and in some ways, you've peaked. That's not to say the peak is bad. As casuals, we don't necessarily want to reach this ultra high level, top 5% or something like that. We just want to feel like we can play well, play with some confidence, and that's good. You can do more, find new things to grind or set new goals, but sometimes you're just, well, done. You've reached what you set out to do and you're done. In a single player game, this would be like finishing the main quest. You got the credits to roll and you could do side quests, but do you really want to? Or would you rather find a new game to play? This is when it's time to stop playing. Not because the game is bad, quite the opposite. It was good, you've met your goals, and now it's okay to look elsewhere for new things, for new experiences and new challenges. There's one big point I want to end with. Just because you stop playing a game doesn't mean you quit it for life. We're casuals, our fun comes and goes, our motivations come and go, and the games we actively play change, sometimes by a lot. So just because a patch is trash and took the fun out, doesn't mean you can't come back later when a good patch comes out, or when the next season comes out. Some people make a big deal about no longer playing a game. They're trying to justify their anger and decision by showing everyone how bad the game is or how much the community hates it. Those Reddit threads titled, "This game and the devs suck ass, I quit this game."
No!
Don't let emotions like that cloud you. Even if you stopped playing the game because you reached your goals and the game was stale, doesn't mean you can't come back a few months from now, boot it up, and have fun playing again for a few days. And then you stop again. That's perfectly fine. Fun to do, actually. You should try it. It's not an all or nothing decision. Be honest with yourself, with how you're feeling about the game and about your goals. And just remember, you're a casual. The drive comes and goes. Ain't nothing wrong with that.